Howdy there! Welcome back. It's time for more West of Loathing. Let's continue. So I realized that I actually do have everything that I need to get the book from Alexandria's place. So let's do that. Woohoo! Military cemetery. You see a hillside dotted with perfectly regular rows of military tombstones. It must be pretty old. Doesn't bear any of the hallmarks of the hastily dug mass graves the army resorted to after the cows came home. I keep going where we're headed. Alright. Smoldering books. Overdue Breadwood book. Woohoo! Place the targeting flare. There we go. And now, go over to Fort Treason. Spot a horse skeleton lying a few yards off the side of the trail. You tie Donkey to a tree just out of sight of it. No sense in scaring him. Investigate. Somehow its saddlebags are still intact. Maybe the big red plus signs embroidered on the sides of them added to their durability. Loot those bags. Oh, what's this? Orthopedic boots. Ooh, fancy. I wonder what those do. Orthopedic boots. Ooh. These boots are the finest foot care devices and medical technology the 1890s has to offer, which is to say that they've got sheepskin insoles. They're coated with gauze to help soak up ankle blood. Fun? But I like my spit-soaked boots. I worked hard for them. Do I have any pants? I don't have any pants, do I? Nope, I'm just walking around without pants on. It's fine. Let's see. Insert your cannonball. Peer through the rangefinder at the distant smoke of your targeting flare. You consult the ballistics chart and turn the little knobs and cranks and stuff to the appropriate places. You root around in your pack and find a match. Light it up. Boom! If that didn't open that vault door, then those grapes are probably sour anyway. Hooray! Hey, we did it. Okay. As Donkey carefully navigates a bunch of weird rock formations, everything suddenly goes silent. Everything except the racing of your pulse, that is, because you've stumbled across a horrifying ungulith. I will attack. Whoa. Ungulith. Let's see. Increase stem. My armor. Let's reduce some of your stats. Hehehehe. Wah! Take that, you varmint. Hee. Woohoo! Nailed it! Hehehe. Noise. Poof. Okay. Let's see here. I can use the keyboard again. Yeah. Ooh, fancy. Let's see. Books and books and books. Percussive ticket maintenance. More books. Books, books, books. How to cheat at poker. Ooh, these you have to lockpick. Hehehe. Let's see. That's lockpicking 3. What am I at? I'm at 2 out of 3. 1000 XP. Jeebus. Okay, fine. But some of these other things might be more useful to me at the moment. Like reducing enemy stats, so hopefully I won't die quite as quickly. Let's do that. Okay. Okay. I found books. How to the dirty poker skill. Quickly memorize the entire book. Dirty poker. So as to conceal the evidence of your dirty dealings, you eat the book. Delicious. Uncanny presence. Woohoo! There's a poem scribbled into the margins whose words keep shifting and changing. Provides resistance against elemental damage. You read the poem and briefly lose consciousness. Uncanny presence. Ooh, noise. You've delved into so many occult mysteries that you're only like 80% real at this point. When you come to, you look in the margins of the book and see that the poem has been replaced with a crude drawing of you. Horrified, you destroyed the book, just in case. Okay, and percussive maintenance. Woohoo! That allows you to fix things by smacking them. The old-fashioned way. Okay. Now we can bring the book back to Breadwood. You happen across an unexpected crate. By unexpected, I'm referring to its location, not its condition, which is nailed shut. Open it up. Thank you. Yee. Keep forgetting about that drunk horse. So weird. I love you, Spittoon. I love you. Alright. Oh, I still can't afford it. Anything else I can sell? I like the ancient bean can. Brass bowl ring. I can sell that. Can of infinite beans. I got that from my pappy. Do 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 do. Okay. A lot of these things are useful. I don't want to sell them. I'm not going to use these, but they might be useful. I don't want this because I like random encounters. I can sell that. Alright, still not enough, but at least we're getting there. Oh, don't take kindly to strangers. Fine then. Alright, let's go to the mayor. Oh yeah, you got your mail, and I got your book. Able to find that missing library book? Well, half of it. Well, that's real bagel biter. Oh well, everyone mostly skipped the words and just looked at the pictures anyway. Mostly just the bottom half of the pictures, so that's alright. Okay. At least the captions are still there, I guess. Alright, offer to help. Let's see. I want to wait on this one because it's annoying. The soup's shortage. We keep a municipal soup kitchen open to help those who are down on their luck, which is pretty much everybody around here. Well, we've run out of soup and need someone to go fetch some more from soup stock load. It gives you a stack of bread bowls to carry the soup in. Off I go. Woo! Okay. Good thing I already found where the soup is. Wow, geez, I hope you're a veterinarian because this python you've encountered is sick. Take it to the gun show. Uh-oh. Oh man, they're fast. A sick python. Increase my armor again. Decrease their stats. Not much damage. That can reduce his stats again. Oof. Okay. 47. Let's see. This will not end your turn. Okay. Okay, that deals a bit more damage now. Woohoo! Take that. Another goblin grunt to act as meat shield. Or not. Ugh. Well, at least it's doing less damage now. Ooh. Whiff. Come on, bro. 5 times. It's just enough. Woohoo! We did it. Yeah, sick python skin. If I remember correctly, you can use the python skins to put on your hat. See, apply the hat. Hey, your hat immediately gets more muscular and veiny. Oh, okay. Ooh, yay. Okay, that's good. You can get more of those, which is very good. Let's get some soup. Can I? Oh yeah, I can do this now. Hammer, monkey wrench. Hehehe. Okay. Do. Let's grab some soup. Soup. Any more soup? Give me that soup. Did I already read this? Feel like... I got noodles in my boots. Let's see. I can't... Everything smells like soup. The walls are slick with it. I swear I can feel it getting into my pores. If I went to a doctor for a blood test, he'd finally tell me my blood is tomato basil bisque or whatever. We finally managed to get deep enough to hear the master. But it turned out the dang soup table is higher than we thought. We're spending 90% of our time bailing this stuff out and only 10% digging. I got noodles in my boots. I hate this so much. Now the damn elevator's busted. It was always making a rattling noise, and the guys off shift couldn't sleep. That finally stopped. But it stopped because the elevator itself stopped, and we can't move it at all. Why do we even set up camp here? I had to spend the whole day scrounging around to find replacement 137, 59, and 23-pound compression springs for repairs. We'll install them tomorrow. Boss says we're giving up here and heading into a real deep mine they found up northwest. It's a shame we wasted all his work, but hot damn, it'll be good to get away from this soup. I will never eat soup again in my life. Got the springs installed proper like, with the strongest behind the shortest bolt and so on. But there's no time to wrench everything down. Gotta pack. Not like the elevator matters much anymore. I really hope I don't screw up again and forget my diary here when it's time to leave. I don't think I've ever managed to fill in more than 10 pages in the same diary. Well, attempt to fix it. Let's see. I can just smack it into shape. See 3 different size bolts on the side of the elevator, which are all very loose. There's a sign that says 3,200 pounds pressure required. There's some sort of gauge which currently reads 0, whatever that means. Smack it into shape. Yay. You smack the elevator in the exact right spot to correctly position all 3 of the bolts. Nailed it. Yeah. Let's do this. Woohoo! Elevator. Give me more soup. Let's see. Oh, there's a crack in the wall here, but it's not an interesting crack. I think it's interesting. Let's see. Oh, that's a pit full of snakes. Can I fight them? Grab some. Soup snakes. Spooky soup spit. Oh no. An eldritch soup snake. Bean shield. Be cold. Ah. Reduce their stats again. Hehehe. Up my mysticality. Woohoo! Oh, I can't use that again. Oh well. It's fine. 41 hot damage. Not enough. Let's just do that. It's fine. Can at least get rid of one of them. Nailed it. Stewed snake. Hooray! There's a lot of heat, but you can take it. Bowl of soup. If you didn't have enough heat resistance, you wouldn't be able to grab that last bit. Okay. Actually, first let's make sure all of the... Okay, I have all 5. Cool! Let's go back to Breadwood. Woohoo! I've got some soup for you. Did you bring back the soup? I need all 5 bowls filled, mind. Got them right here. You're a real lifesaver. I was about ready to gnaw my own beard off. That'd have been a shame. Alright, what else? Offer help. Skeleton raids. There's a military cemetery not far from here. I figured something must have happened to the caretaker, because military skeletons keep wandering out this way and causing a ruckus. Alright, I'll check it out. Okay. Alright. And thankfully, we just got that as a location. Jumbleneck Mine! Weird. See a wooden sign off the side of the trail that reads Jumbleneck Mine, 4 miles. It's weird that they put a period on the sign. Huh. It does have a period there. It's weird that they bothered to carve individual hyphens and a greater than sign instead of just carving an arrow in it. I'll go there some other time. Eternal Flame! Ooh, free oh, I can't take it. I was gonna take the shovel and sell it. You poke around in the shed. The caretaker appears to have been shirking his duties for quite a while, judging by the dust and cobwebs. Looks like the mayor was right about him having wandered off. Guess you're gonna have to fetch him back here to do his job. Look at the tools. Well, tools singular. There's a shovel here. Since you already have a shovel, you leave it alone. It's not like you'd be able to dig twice as fast. True. Look under the chair. Like all chairs owned by one guy, it has years' worth of lint and food crumbs underneath it. Gross. Scope out the desk. It's covered with old paint-splattered newspapers. It features a large collection of tiny jars of paint, as well as a jar of fine-tipped brushes, can of thinner, and a stack of history books. Curious. Flyers tacked to the wall. Ooh. You find a flyer for Military Reenactment Enthusiast Society. Apparently they met regularly at Fort Memoriam. Maybe that's where the caretaker went. Alright. Eternal Flame? It's a goblin! Do not touch the Eternal Flame. Anything over here? Nope. Hi! This goblin is roasting a weenie over the Eternal Flame. I am pretty sure you were not supposed to do that. No, it's good fire, not to wasting it. Let Gary handle this. Gary ambles over and chats with the goblin. Both their attitudes toward the whole thing seem to be basically, hey, why not? Hey, they asking if wanting buying a weenie? Bratwurst. Goblin bratwurst. Woo! Thank you, I guess. Oh, increase your muscle by 10 but reduces your moxie by 5 for the rest of the day. Hooray! Okay. Let's see. Where's Fort Memoriam anyway? Oh, there it is. Hooray! In the front yard of a small adobe building just off the side of the trail, you see a young woman working on a broken water pump. She pauses to dramatically wipe sweat from her brow with her hat. Help her fix it. You offer to help, but she just jerks her thumb toward the sign on the front of the building reading, Culligan and Daughters Pump Repair. All pumps repaired effortlessly and expertly, and continues working on it. You learn a lot by watching her. Gain 50 XP. Cool. Oop, that's not what I meant to do. 50 XP. Regenerating more health per round is good. Let's see. Hellbender. More spell damage is also good. Increase my bean shield. It's up the glamour. Up Moxie. Alright. Ow! I say. Ooh, nice view up here. Interesting. Help yourself. Hehehe. Sugar guns. Ooh. Bookshelf. This shelf is stuffed full of rule books for the weird game those nerds are playing. Study them. You pore over the rules until you understand them perfectly enough to realize they're for an entirely different game than these guys are actually playing. Oh well, at least you learned something useful? As you're about to walk away from the shelf, you notice a book that definitely doesn't belong here. Oh, another necromancy book. Investigate. I got some pants! Spittoon! The liquid in the spittoon is bright yellow. Feel like that's all that needs to be said about it. Look closer. I'll never understand you. Alright, well, you crouch down next to the spittoon. From the nauseatingly sweet stench coming off of it, it appears that these nerds haven't been using it as a makeshift urinal, as you may have suspected, but rather they're using bright yellow lemon-lime soda-flavored chewing tobacco. Unless? Well, another possibility is that they have been using it as a urinal, and they're all extremely diabetic, which, now that I think about it, is a real possibility. In fact, it is probable that both these things are true. Search it. Really? You're just gonna put your hand in the nerd's piss and or spit bucket? Just gonna dive right in there, huh? Just gonna splish-splash around in that sticky yellow broth of spit and pee with no restraint whatsoever? I sure am. With a fanfare of sad trombones and a choir of angels retching, a sword rises out of the spittoon, held aloft by a wet, bedraggled, and miserable-looking woman's arm. Since you're already kneeling, the arm wastes no time before tapping you on both shoulders with the sword, splashing your clothes with yellow slime, and officially declaring you Emmy McGee, Queen of Filth. Woohoo! Congratulations. The sword clatters on the floor as the hand drops it with a shudder and withdraws into the spittoon. Blackxcalibur! Long live the queen! I love it. I wish on your title you could have the queen on there. That'd be pretty good. Blackxcalibur. Deals stench damage instead of physical damage. That's really tempting. Oh no. Let's see. Do 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 do. 9 to 11. Oh, dang it. But I just got it. Fine, just for a little bit. Look at that giant sword. It's so great. And I also got some pants. Didn't I get some pants? I thought I got some pants. Darn it. Let's see. Do 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 do. Stove is sad and neglected. Oh hey. This guy doesn't seem interested in the game. He's just noodling around on his guitar. Talk to him. Hey, what's up? Not into the game? Nah, I mean, I like games. That's why I hang out with these guys. But I've gotten bored of these strategy war games. I want something different. Like what? Well, I like playing the guitar. So I was thinking some kind of guitar game where you pretend you're in a band and you have to hit the right chords. That sounds hard if you don't already know how to play the guitar. Yeah, I thought of making like a real simplified version of a guitar, but then it wouldn't be much fun for me. I have an idea. Instead of pretending to play in a band, why don't you join an actual band and play guitar for real? I know a place that's looking for talent. Put my guitar skills to actual use? That's not a bad idea. Okay, cool. It's a Jewel Saloon in Dirtwater. Tell 'em I sent you. Thanks a bunch. I'll head out right now. Godspeed, Guitar Man. Yay! Hello. Toy soldiers and toy cows and weird dice. This guy's eating chips like they're going out of style. Wait, he's a nerd. Nerds don't care about what's in style. Hi, I'm Amy. Hi, I'm Jeff. Are you the cemetery caretaker? Yeah, that's me. Did one of the other guys tell you? I try to keep it hush, 'cause people assume you're a weirdo if you work in a graveyard. I'm actually here to tell you to get back to work, because skeletons are wandering out of the place and causing trouble for the neighbors. Aw, nuts. Alright, well, look, I'm on a real winning streak here. I'll go back once it's over, okay? What if I win? Line of sight. Talk to him. I'm Mike. Seem to be taking this game real seriously. Of course, you gotta play to win. Otherwise, what's the point? Having fun? Exactly. And winning is how you do that. You having line of sight issues? Yeah, they don't let me have my tape measure on the board when it isn't my turn anymore, so I have to eyeball it. Looks like you could get a hit on that front guy. He'd have partial cover, though. Heh, I think you mean soft cover. Oh, you're playing 4th edition. Well, yeah, 3rd edition was a total kludge. Man, you and my brother would be bitter enemies. Take your leave. Not many people would walk around in a cow hat in this day and age, not to imply they're ever in fashion or anything. They remind me of Skyrim helmets. What's with that? We're doing historical reenactments. You're playing a tabletop war game. Well, okay, sure, but a historical one. Anyway, we only switched to this after we quit doing real reenactments. Why'd you quit? It was too much exercise. Also, somebody kept refusing to lie down when he got killed. You missed. What's this game you're playing? Oh, you probably aren't familiar with this type of board game. It's a very specialized form of entertainment. What I mean is, you seem to be using Flintlock 4000 rules, but my brother didn't have cows. Oh, well, yeah, we had to mod them in ourselves. Cool, huh? Can I play? Well, the rules are pretty complex. I don't think the others will want to stop to play a teaching game. I already know it. My brother used to bug me to play him all the time so he could test his strategies. Then great, yeah, we're short a player on the cow side. Step up to the table and grab some dice. Woo! Let's play! Alright. Hey, let's play their little game. Let's see, let's just start with this. I'm on the cow side. You deal 3 damage to this revolting human. Let's see, a medic. Gotta get rid of the medic first. Utterly destroyed. Destroy! Hey! Take that, human scum. Hey! Do 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 do. This will not end your turn. Let's see. Do it. Plus minimum stats. This will not end your turn. Let's see. Smite. Hey. Woof. Woof. Okay. Smite. Goodbye, revolting human. Oh no. I didn't plan that well enough. Okay. Alright. I was too lackadaisical. It's not that you're a good loser. Which I mean, you're good at losing. Ha ha. How dare you. Okay. Wall of beef. Get rid of that guy. Ah, dang it. Nope, still not enough. No! Goodbye. My hubris was showing. Gary! Yep, I was right, a fort full of nerds. They have a table of a many tinier people. How is this? It's a game. Those aren't real tiny people. Gary is only is kidding. We have these games too. Except growing the little people from special mushrooms soaked to popping correctly when losing. That's pretty interesting. Don't tell these guys about it, though. They'll want to ask questions, and we'll be here all day. I want to hear more about that later, though. That's cool. I can see through the bag. That's weird. Maybe I'll come back to this. What was in Jumbo Neck Mine? I can't remember. I know there's something there. You encounter a goblin chef out harvesting produce, by which I mean knocking lumps off a cactus. Give you some real side-eye when it sees you. Hey you, a human, to keeping away from these lumps that are mine. Or maybe I am to cooking you instead. What? You goblins don't people to eating, do you? No. Gross. I did saying that to scare you away. Did you scared? Geez, a little, yeah. Nice. Talk to it. So, what's cooking? Lumps. Okay then, make a suggestion. Instead of bashing the cactus apart, have you considered cutting it up with a knife? What? To considering cactus with knife to cutting? Kitchen pans. Yes, another chef man suggesting this. But texture olive wrong. Here, you can having his pants. They don't goblin legs fitting. Okay, thanks. I got some pants. Kitchen pants. Okay. I'm already wearing these. Let's see, +7 muscle. I'm gonna keep those on. Rocks. Probably some mind weavings that got piled up here. Search the rocks. Oh well. Except for dust all over everything and the fact that the guy at the desk is a ghost, this looks like a regular mine foreman's office. Okay. Can I take your helmet? Grab your helmet. Yoink! Miner's helmet. Old calendar. Get away from that. Take a closer look. You stoop down to take a closer look at the safe. It's a pretty standard heavy-duty safe with a dial-type combination lock. Hey, something wrong with your ears? I told you to get away from there. Try to open the safe. How are you, little? Come here. Uh-oh. Hey! Good job, Gary. Woohoo! You successfully killed a ghost. Killed is probably not the right word to use here. Nice. Hey. Can I look at this now? Oh, that's right, I don't have safe cracking. Since no one is here, you're free to rummage around in this desk. Let's do it. Elevator key. nice. What, just a handful? No. Fine. Serve some silver-toothed skull. That's probably fine. It's a little grim to find a human skull just stashed in a pile of rocks. Unless maybe it was a very small burial mound? Considering the fancy silver tooth, that's maybe not outside the realm of possibility. Extra grisly jerky. Well, yeah, miner's helmet. +3 armor. I'm gonna get this special back. Check it out. The elevator is pretty dusty inside, and doesn't appear to have been maintained for quite a while. It does still seem functional, but the control lever is chained and padlocked. You also notice that the shaft is totally silent. You'd expect to hear the rumbling of minecarts and the clanking of pickaxes echoing up from below, but there's nothing. Unlock. You unlock the lever with the foreman's key and give it a yank. The elevator shudders as it begins to descend, accompanied by the sound of clanking chains and grinding pulleys. Very quickly, it becomes too dark to see, and you pull out your lantern. Very slowly, the elevator reaches its destination. You pull the door open and peer into the gloom. Okay. I don't want to give that a shove yet. Pickaxe here. Skullless. Cave in. Check it out. There isn't much to see except for rocks. Quite a lot of them, though, so if you want to look at the rocks, there's a great selection to choose from. Ooh, hello. Open it. Ooh. Pretty much everything inside is crumbled to dust, except for a waxed paper sandwich bag, some raisins that probably weren't intended to become raisins. Paper bag. Ooh, bean iron! Nice. This is a crate of old dynamite. Dynamite gets very dangerous when it ages, but I know better than to try and stop you from taking a stick if you decided you want one. Hey, I have decided that. Unstable stick of dynamite. You pick up a stick of old dynamite. I don't recommend you do a lot of hopping up and down while you're carrying that. Hey, alright. Alright. Stick that old dynamite in there. This can't possibly go awry. Give that cart a shove. Woohoo! Oh. You put your shoulder into the minecart and give it a shove. Trundles down the track and bonks into the big pile of rocks. Looks like that gentle impact wasn't enough to set off the dynamite. Alright. Rolls to the other end of the room. Alright, pull it. Clunk. So it'll go over here. Okay. So let's shove. Clank noise. Oop. Alright. Let's see. Pull the lever. The lever mechanism is rusted and stuck. This is going to require something heavier duty than a can of oil, seems like. There's some grease outside. Can I put it in the paper bag? Will that work? I feel like it would just soak through the paper bag, but maybe it'll work. Take some bag of grease. Hopefully this will come in handy very soon so you can stop carrying it around. Yeah. Woohoo! Alright. I like all the sound effects in this game. It's cool. Okay, so it's still over here. Alright. Pull the lever. Grease up that lever. You dump a bunch of grease into the mechanism and use the sandwich bag as a sort of goosh it up in there without getting too much of it on hands. Pull that lever. You yank hard on the lever and it releases the mechanism's wound up springs, launching the minecart down the track with a terrific weighing noise. Off in the distance you hear a clunk. Oh, right. Now, this way. Okay. I got there in the end. Kaboom! Splurge! Kaboom! Yay! I did it. There's that. You gave the wrecked minecart a salute in respect of its valor and service. Hmm. It's hard to tell at a glance, but on closer inspection, this guy seems to have died in a face-down abasement or prayer pose. Praying to the pit, maybe? It's difficult to say. Must have just been napping weird. There's some kind of weird statuette on the ground. Take it. Pick up the statuette. It's made of silver, and the tarnish and darkness make it hard to tell what it's meant to depict. Skeleton seems to be reaching out to the weird statuette, or reaching out with the statuette. The hands having fallen off, it's impossible to tell. Throw something into it? Alas, poor... never mind. Throw it in the hole. As it falls, it yells, "I'm coming home!" So that's a little unsettling. Brr. Oh, I see. Okay. So this pit can be used to get rid of things that you normally can't take out of your inventory. So if it's just sort of like taking up space, you can just get rid of it that way. Okay. There's a way to bring Alexandria back. If I remember correctly, we have to go to the Humming Cave to get something there. But maybe I will save that for next time. I also want to go back to Fort Memoriam and give that another go. You come across a deserted campsite. There are signs of a struggle, but the only intact object is a crate with military stencils on it. I think they're military, at least. It's hard to tell with all the mushrooms. Oh yeah, the crate is also like covered with mushrooms. Kind of buried the lead there. Looks pretty flimsy, but you're not 100% sure you want to touch it. Open it with a crowbar. Pry the lid off the crate, being careful to avoid the mushrooms, just in case, and grab the supplies inside. Keep looting. Woo! Nailed it! He crowbarred it? Alright. That works. Okay, so next time we'll give this another go and see if we can win some battles. Woohoo! Thanks so much for joining me. I hope you have a very comfy night. Bye!